miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Just getting going here at our nation's capital. That one's upstairs, ball one. Foul ball there. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ben.
Two down, bases empty.
Right.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 1 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What do you have on him, Chris? Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Freeman over at second, one down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Here's Mookie to hit. Betts chasing that time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. hit in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., second inning set to go. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. The 0-2.
Ball one.
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Caballero, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. The Yankees looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
That's a ball.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. On the ground. Bats up with it. To first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ball 1, no strikes. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
The third baseman, number 13.
Muncy digs in. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Andy Pages. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Next offering is foul back. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Yankees,
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-2 now. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out swinging his first time. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Way out front for strike two. Goes down looking. And next for LA, Hesung Kim. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Missed inside with the curve. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That one misses. Full count now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Judge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, doubled his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. Inside. And it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Caballero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop.
And that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Freeman.
Makes the catch, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's too high.
Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. 2 down. And next for New York, Ben Rice. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one not close. Ball 1. Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Muncy to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Digging in, Andy Pajes. Fly to right his first time. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 6.
Ha-Seong Kim will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In the dirt.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a pop up. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
Yep, that ball went out.
Judge comes up empty there. Strike 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out towards right center field. Pajes takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Swings here and blasts one left field. This looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. High fly ball, right field. Judge should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off it.
That is the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of inning number 7. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen. For him to go back out there, but he's
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a hit. And a good start to the inning. And he's into second with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. Right through there, got it. And there's one down. Here's Judge now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down. Here is Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball. Ball, that's it.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. McMahon scores. The relay pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And that's the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like...
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball there. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beat. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And it stays fair. Into second, and he's got a double. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the 8th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a man at first. Bellinger up to hit. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Left field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down. So back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Grisham.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.